Hey, cohort. Hope everyone's well after a great March break. We are now settling in on the final road to our meeting in April, where we will share our action plan journeys and reflect on a great year of professional growth. This video is all about how to share your action plan story deck. The two deliverables for the final face-to-face are this story deck and your final action plan post. The story deck is a presentation deck and using Google Slides, kind of a bit of a template, and it is a high-level synopsis of your action plan. Your action plan post is a more detailed kind of exploration and investigation into what you've learned over time. Both of them are completely your own, and so while we do suggest a format here and have some guidelines, we want you to make it your own, so creativity is encouraged. So what I'm going to take you through now is how to share your action plan story with the cohort. So this is the Google Slide deck editing suite. And when you actually get given and click on the link that you're going to be shown in the email that we just sent you, it's going to actually take you to something that looks like this. It's going to force you to copy the template right off the bat. This is actually a great little hack if you ever wanted to force someone to copy a Google Doc or anything. You can just put copy at the end of the URL and it will force people to do that. So when you do this, you'll hit make a copy and it will immediately copy what our action plan story template is. From there, I'll take you through and can kind of discuss all the different elements. This is your title page. We want you to fill it in. We can we encourage you to change the color if you want, but you don't have to. We can, or we want you to put your name at the front of in the first slide, and obviously a link to your blog would be preferable here. Slide 2, a little bit about you, name, school, role, any social handles that you have, and a picture of you. You can also throw a Bitmoji in there if you'd like. Slide number 3, this is about your motivation. So who motivated you and who supported you throughout the process? This is a great opportunity to kind of share some of that journey and actually talk about it. This was also an opportunity to kind of dive into your why. So why did you choose what you chose behind your action plan, and what was the urgency behind it? Remember in January, we really asked you to drill down into that, and we'd love to kind of have you tell that or report back on that. Remember, this isn't necessarily for the cohort as much as it is for those people who go on after you and want to kind of investigate these action plans. And I'll show you where all that kind of lives at the end. So what did you learn? Here we give you a series of questions where we want to kind of have you at a very high level share what did you learn about your students, your school, yourself, education, about change. This is some great opportunities. And again, you can add more slides here and explore them, but it's not meant to be as detailed as a post, but just maybe the high-level bullets. Where will you go next? What will you do next, and where will this take you? We'd love to hear about that and what the future might bring. You now have some new schools. You now have a new network. You now have some new tools. What are you going to do with it? And some insight into that would be really great for you to share. And then finally, we would love for you to just reflect on the Core 21 experience as we continue to message and tell the Core 21 story and kind of broadcast it to CIS Ontario educators. What was that experience like for you? We'll have an exit ticket on the day, but if you might put some of that into a slide, that would be wonderful for us. So what did you learn? What collaborations did you get out of it? How do you feel now? What were some of your challenges? Go any which way. We say here, use this space to reflect on your Core 21 experience. Imagine it's your grad quote, looking back on your year. What parting thoughts do you leave with? That's a great way to kind of look at it. So then, okay, so now that we've done all that, we want to actually share this thing. So the way we do it is we need to go to File and Publish to the web. So in order to publish it, we want to click the word publish and click OK. Okay, so once you do and hit the publish button, you'll see that this link gets served up to you. It's this link that you'll put into the survey, and it's this embed code here that you will actually embed into your blog post. And you can do that quite easily by just cutting and pasting it into a blog post. So I'll show you that now. So if we want to just send this link, if we were to actually just open a new tab up and put this link in, it's the published version of your action plan. And this is really important because we don't want to see this part. We don't want to see this. We want to actually just see this. So when we take a look at the action plan page on the website, you'll see that we have all the historical action plans. And when you click on one of the links for the years, you'll see that we actually we create a slide deck. We populate it with everyone's names. When we put these links in, and when you click on, for example, Suzanne Newell's, it will take you to this published slide deck, which doesn't look like the template at all. She's changed it, but everything is here, and you can move through it. And you'll see lots of examples if you're kind of looking at where you might get some inspiration. Okay, so that's how you share your action plan. Going back to the copy, let's make sure that you do publish this link and that you publish it to the web, and that you throw this link into your post or embed it. And in the next video, I'll show you how to do that. But that is the storyboard deck for Core 21.